All right, guys. Today I wanted to show you some of my work. Remember, I'm an artist. I do this for a living. I draw people for a living. I'm a portrait artist. Although I can draw pretty much anything I want or anything a client orders. So I wanted to show you some of my artworks here today. I've been drawing since 2014. But commercially I started in 2015. So I've been drawing people. I've done over 5,000 artworks, and I've delivered each and every art to clients all over the world. So from USA, from Canada, Dubai, Qatar, so basically in the Middle East, abroad, all over Kenya. I've delivered artworks all over the place. And also I've been able to showcase my artworks on various TV stations. I've been to nearly all TV stations in Kenya, actually just showcasing my artworks. I have been to newspapers, I've been to even radio station, just talking about art, inspiring other artists, inspiring upcoming artists, inspiring parents who have talented kids. So this art, it started like a passion to me. It was just a passion when I used to be in high school. I used to draw people just for fun. Sometimes I draw the latest buses. During that time, they used to be like Eldoret Express buses and all that. But then after my Form 4, after my high school, while I was hustling here and there, I was like, oh, why don't I use this talent to better myself, financially? So I started slowly. I was just drawing some people here and there. At the beginning, I could draw you, and just when you ask me how much do you want, I would just tell you, give me like 400 bob. So it took me a while, and then in 2014, now I started being a little bit more serious. But then in 2015, the art peaked when I was featured in a newspaper. I had just drawn the president then. The president was Uhuru Kenyatta. I had drawn him. He was in combat gear. And after drawing him, I was featured in a newspaper. It's called Daily People's Daily, something like that. So a newspaper I was featured in. And then now people started looking for me. In fact, now when it turned out serious, because I used to call myself Nelly Mchoraji Gifted. At the time, there was a song, Better Than Most. So I used to call myself Baddest. But then now when it came, that doesn't sound professional. So when I started gaining followers, gaining people who were interested in the art, now I changed it from Baddest to Gifted. Nelly Mchoraji Gifted. So Nelly is my name. My name is Nelson. So I've been called Nelly since I was young. I changed from Nelson to Nelly, like the musician. There's this huge musician called Nelly. I hope you guys know him. And then, so it was Nelson, Nelly. I changed it to Nelly. And then Mchoraji is a Swahili name meaning the person who draws. I'm an artist. I draw people. So Mchoraji. And then Gifted is just to appreciate God has gifted me with this gift. Not very many people can draw. And even if they can draw, they don't draw as good as I do. So, it's a gift from God. So Gifted was just, saying, yes, I was gifted by God. This talent is a gift from God. So That's where we are. I've been doing, so Nelly Mchoraji Gifted, in short, is Nelson, the artist, the gifted one from God. That's where Nelly Mchoraji Gifted came from. And I've been doing this full time since 2014, but I would just say since 2015. And since we are in 2026, this is, that is over 16 years. Yeah, over 16 years. Probably heading to 17 years. That's a very good, and I've been doing that full time. This is my full-time career. This is what feeds me. This is what pays my house rent. This is what I eat. This is what pays my bill. So I thank God, and I thank everyone who has always supported me. This talent has been really nice to me because it has helped me do things that, or achieve things that I would not have achieved without the gift of drawing. So I've been like I've told you, I've been to TV stations, nearly all TV stations. I've been to, Citizen, KTN, NTV, Churchill Show, K24, TV47, Y2, what is it called? Y254 or something. I've been to so many TV stations just showcasing my work. I've been to radio stations, showcasing Citizen Radio, is it Radio Jambo, even vernacular stations like Mulembe FM. Since I'm a Luya, I went there to talk in Luya language, just encouraging other people who are talented in art to use their talent. This talent has also led to me being featured in newspapers, which was an achievement also on my side. This talent has made me meet very prominent people, politicians, prominent musicians, just celebrities. I've met celebrities just because of this art. And also I have made so many people happy. I've told you I've delivered over 5,000 artworks to people all over the world. So many people were happy. My artworks are in so many houses in Kenya. I even drew the current president, Mr. Ruto. I drew him when he was still the deputy president of Kenya. I drew him, and somebody delivered the art. I was told it was he took it to his home. So I thank God. Now, what makes my art different? In Kenya, most artists are painters. They use painting. They use paints to do their painting. So they have to apply with brush and all that. But my artwork is different in that I use simple tools. Also, it is different tools from other artists. What do I use? I use colored pencils. Now, colored pencils usually they are used by the lower classes kids. Usually asked to bring them during the beginning of the term. Yes, those are the ones I use, but I've perfected using them to the level that you wouldn't be able to tell my art from an original pic. And in between that, using the normal simple tools to create masterpieces, it's what made me like blow up. Like most people realizing, this guy is really talented. Like on my Facebook page, Nelly Mchoraji Gifted Arts, you will see that I have over 46,000 followers. On my TikTok, I have over 13,000 followers. My YouTube too, although on YouTube, most people don't know me that much as an artist, especially now that I post cars for sale. I started this one around 5 months ago, and it has really got the traction. So most people associate me with car selling on YouTube. But in these other social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, all these other social media apps, you will see that all I do is art. So I just wanted to pass that across, and I thank God. I thank God to where I am. And I will continue doing this until the day I drop dead. I want my legacy to be that this was one of the best artists to ever existed. And I always draw. There's no day that goes without me drawing, unless there's something really, really that I have to do. But I always draw. Even if I'm not drawing for a client or what, I always just find time to draw, because as I told you, I am very passionate about art. That being said, I know people will be like, oh, you have made a video, you have talked about your art, but in between this, can you tell us how much do you charge? You have not told us the charges and all that. So with my art, I have I only draw 2 sizes. The first size is size A3. I hope you know A3 size. That is the first size I draw people on. And then there's the biggest size A2. I only do 2 sizes, size A3 and size A2. Now, for the normal size A3, this is the size that most people usually order. 98% of my people of my clients, they order size A3, and then the remaining like 2%, they order A2. A2 is very rare, but most people, especially bigger people, they usually order. Like bigger people, I mean like well off financially, or they want to gift a prominent person, they usually order the bigger size A2. Now, for the normal size A3, I charge 3,500 if it is one person. So assuming I'm drawing only you, or only your wife, or only your mom, or only your kid, or only your colleague, or only your boss, assuming I'm just drawing one person, and then I mount that art and deliver it to you, it will cost you 3,500 Kenyan shillings. 3,500 Kenyan shillings for a one-person art. Now, if you add that to be 2 people, like maybe a couple, maybe I'm drawing a husband and a wife, 2 people. Now, the art, same A3 size, but now instead of drawing one person, it goes to drawing 2 people. Now that goes to 5,000 Kenyan shillings. And that is inclusive, everything, inclusive of the mounting, right? I hope we are together up to there. And if we go to 3 people, let's say it's the husband, the wife, and the daughter, 3 persons, 3 people in one art, that now goes to 6,500. And if there are 4 people in the same art, same size A3, like maybe let's say husband, wife, daughter, and son, that goes to 8,000. So you realize the initial price of one person is 3,500. But from there, each person you add on the art, it increases with 1,500. So from 3,500, if it goes to 2 people, it increases by 1,500 to 5,000. If you add another person, it increases to 6,500. If you add another person, it goes to 8,000. So that's how my artworks are. And if you may want to know why, it's because drawing 2 people will take me more time than drawing 1 person. So the more the more the amount will increase. But I decided to be fair, not to be greedy. So I decided I will just add 1,500 per person added. And if you compare my art with other well-established artists, you will see that I'm very, very fair in terms of my pricing. So that is 3,500 one person, 5,000 2 people, 6,500 3 people, and 8,000 for 4 people. That is a very, very fair price if you compare with other established artists. Most artists who draw people, they start from 30,000 for one person. So it's like 10% of what other artists charge. And then the bigger size, the size A2, the one I was telling you, if it's the bigger size now, that one I start charging from 9,500 for one person. And the reason is drawing on size A2 takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of measurements and all that. Drawing A2 takes a lot of work than the normal size A3. So that being said, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please order your art. You can order your art for yourself, or you can order an art for your loved one. Send me the picture on my WhatsApp. My number is 0729532980. My number is 0729532980. The process is very simple. You just send me the picture you want drawn on my WhatsApp, the same number, and then I draw the art. Once I'm done, after sending the picture, you pay the deposit, which is usually 1,500 for the normal size A3. I draw the art. Once I'm done, I deliver the art back to you.